Right. Is straight. Well, for the the chat stuff. Getting quicker at it. Yeah. I figure this character does not have the holiday badges. I'm pretty sure they added a badge for summoning the Winter Lord. Off of one of the suspicious presents. So I'm gonna go over to Mercy Island and see if I can't open up a present or two. I don't know if this character. If I have the daggers, she could solo the Winter Lord. So let's make sure I have daggers before we go popping presents. I have a box of fireworks. Of the holiday cheer. Oh, apparently that one's not for me. This one's for me. Oh, okay, I do have 190 daggers. Good. And there's my... Not important. Alright. Got what it'll take. We'll find some presents. I wish it snowed in Mercy Island the same way it does in Atlas Park. Oh, this one's big. This might very well be one, like right off the rip. Would be convenient. It was. Look at that. Badge earned. That's hilarious. Well, that didn't take long. Guess now we see if I can do it. Get 2 pets summoned. Case. I don't have the most confidence in this by myself. Might be fine. It seems to be going alright. Well, he's running away. Annoying. What the hell? This is ridiculous. I can't believe he's booking it like this. I know I have some debuffs, but I don't think enough to get him to turn tail. Oh, I missed him with that one. That's so unfortunate. I don't know. We'll see. I think there's a chance we can get him. Its power, that's for sure. Meltdowns where it, like, crashes. Oh, good, we hit him that time. Pretty sure he has a self-heal that is ridiculous. Ooh, he actually hit me. It hurt. He's hitting me. It hurts. Oh. They definitely buffed him. He's got positive on health. Go that. Push all of these. I don't know which ones do which, but I know they'll help. There's all my damage, but gonna be the slower end of it. Of course, my lore is helpless on the ice. Absolutely launched. I haven't seen the ridiculous heal yet. There's no way we debuffed him. You know what would have been smart? Ultimate. May or may not have one. Oh no. Of course my email's full of spam. There we go. There's the heal's gone off now, so hopefully this means we can reckon the rest of it. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be close. Okay, good. I do have. Getting him there. Getting him there. Oh, nice. Meltdown is up again. Start damage. Oh, he's hurting again. I don't think we have it. We go down trying. Gonna hit me. Alright. Need to get more daggers in my rotation. Gonna. These powers are important because they have the reduced resistance buffs, but... Oh no, I'm terrorized. Unfortunately. Here we go. Don't be held to death. About 3 minutes till my lures are back up. That'll help a lot. Can use another special summons. That's good enough. Although they spend most of the time on the floor. This ice comes out. The little scrapper who could. Oh, I got a badge. What did I get the badge for? Nice. I got the damage badge finally. That's been a long one and it works. Scary, scary, edgy. Scary. I don't want to get this close and fumble it. Only got 10 seconds till barriers back up, and that'll give me a big old boost in defense and such. Oh, barrier, health shield, life steal, all the things, go. There's no way. He started healing again. Can't do it. I can't do it. That's okay. The goobers are online. It was a valiant effort. Run away from that guy and respond to the chat. What people want to get into. That shit wasn't working. At least I got 2 badges out of that fight, which is huge. Like, I have a lot of the badges. Any badges that I can get is a big deal. If there isn't a more perfect badge emblem to go next to my info, though. Little radiation symbol. That's satisfying. How many gooms do we have online? 5 of us. Asking them if any of my friends happen to know what all new badges they added for the winter event. I think it's more than just the one for opening the suspicious gift. Suspicious. That part word was hard. What's up, Long Piper? How you doing? Welcome in. And Nordic is on. Who would know? Doing good. I managed to snag up 2 badges just now on this character, which is my badge hunter, which are basically just like in-game achievements. And yeah, she has a whole bunch of badges, so I was very excited to be able to snag up a couple new ones for once. I am. I get to drop the kids off at the grandparents' house tomorrow. We'll meet up with the grandparents for a kid exchange so that we'll be actually kid free on New Year. Pretty excited about it. We'll probably just play. We like to play Fortnite through the new year because they always do the countdowns in game. Oh, and we're not ones to typically go out that much anyway. What's up, Devin? I just saw you on here. What's up, dude? How you been? But yeah, so we might play Fortnite. We will actually not be kidless for once, so maybe we'll go do something. Maybe not. I have no idea. Fortnite's fun. Hyper, I think it's a good time. I can highly recommend it. I hope you had a happy holiday, by the way, Devin. Okay. See, this is how oblivious I am. Okay, see, I feel better. I was like, oh no, how did I miss this? Oh no, dude, I'm so sorry. I was so scared I was gonna be sick on Christmas. Like 2 days before Christmas, I was definitely taking Dayquil and ibuprofen just to like get up and move around and not be couch or bed bound. But mine luckily cleared up. 'Cause I was sick over Thanksgiving and I was like, I swear to God, if I have to cancel my Thanksgiving and my Christmas plans this year because we're sick, I'm gonna be so sassy. Like I'm gonna be so salty. We'll be here when you get back, Long Piper. You can get your butt kicked. If Vix made a car, I would buy one tomorrow. That's hilarious. That's the realest thing ever, dude. My husband loves Vicks. I have mixed feelings about it because when I'm sick, it just is overstimulating. It can be way too overstimulating. I'm like, yeah, I can breathe, but also like I can feel me breathing. Yes, we have two kitty cats. Uh, that's Murphy. She's a very sassy girl. Like she will, if you go in the bedroom and are loving on her while she's on the bed, she'll literally reach out and try to grab you with her claws and everything to be like, "Excuse me, we are not done. I am not done with your attention." Over here demanding my attention before I started the stream too. Herm and I, my husband and I, are huge fans of the Dayquil Nyquil that is the like Vapocool kind though. Like nothing works better for a sore throat than just like taking a dose of that. Indeed. And we basically have two dogs. My girlfriend's been living, her doggo's basically been living here. So Rhino's over on the couch over there. No, they do not. Not a bad product. I would not complain about it. I've also been swearing by and living by. There's these little like immunity booster shots that are like turmeric and black pepper and like really just like holistic organic or whatever. Um but I swear they work so well, especially if it's a cold or a flu that's in your stomach too. It makes a huge difference. Everybody's still just chatting, figuring out what we're gonna do. I've slyly been like, I just need the trials badge for the Winter Lord event. Like, that's the last one I need. And when the Winter Lord event ends, if I don't get it, I'm gonna have to wait till next year. And I would prefer not to do that. Although the likelihood of me finishing all my badges in 2026 is not super high, I would be really salty if I did everything else and didn't have the winter event ones. I think we might end up go They're telling me to go open this president's deal, although I have said that I have the president badge already, so I'm just gonna go do that. Don't mind my unfinished base. Gotta go blue side, though. I spent a long time in steel before. There we go. And the teleport. Being so helpful. I don't know if he wants to kill it too. Yeah. I don't know. Fucking Nordic. I think there's too many goobs online to do the trials thing, though. I think it's a full... Maybe not. It might be a full big event. No, I think the, Gosh, which one of them is the, 4-person? The ones that in... He pointed out. Brave Sir Robin ran away. Hi, Amp. I did run away. He wasn't gonna help me. I tried soloing one on Beast earlier, like at the start of my stream, and I couldn't get it. Maybe if I like prepared a whole bunch of red inspirations and stuff like that, but I just not with what I had on hand. Oh, my ear. I like playing with the earpods now because I don't have to squish down my hair while I play. But it definitely tickles the inside of my ears sometimes. Which is a sensation I am not a fan of. This said more Tinpex. Makes me think he wants to run a Tinpex. So if he's in Rickty. Oh yeah, okay, everybody's in Rickty. Oops. Actually have all the teleports unlocked on this character. But I can go anywhere I want. Oh, I don't know if maybe I want to play Beast or not. Check my Discord messages, sir. You know how often I actually check Discord? A very rare occasion. Oh, well, that is useful information. Thank you. That's important to know. Ah, shit. Shit. Okay. I'm very glad I wasn't around, though. Low key. I think I'm actually gonna alt. Oh, I appreciate the DM. That is pertinent information. Okay, who to play, though? I should have looked at what everybody else is already playing. That would have been the smart thing to do. My mastermind has been offline for 504 days. This brute has been offline for 999. Fuck that brute. Street justice was not fun. Well, this stalker's been offline for too many days. Oh, why did that happen? That's not the character I wanted to choose. Yeah, no. Well, if nothing else, it restarted her timer. Okay, that's what that was for. Yeah. We'll play this one. We'll play this one. Here we go. What is... Oh, okay. This is the zone check. I forgot they added that. Very thrown off for a second. Run into so many. At all of us. Also, though, Amp, I saw it. I will make no further comments than that. For me. It's probably tan. If I had to guess. But I can't read Six's fortune. Oh. Dang it. I could read mine, but I couldn't read his. Actually, I bet it's Shiva. Oh, nope, it is. The mini mode would be fun to have on this character. Says Zim being all spazzy with me. My feet are cold. Might be blinky time. On the bright side, my kid's got this cool little like pop-up tent thing, and now it just lives in the living room, and it's always full of blankets and stuffies. Now I always have blankets available. Almost with. Oh, don't know him. I do think my friends on here are hilarious. But a lot of the people who play City Heroes are older, and it's funny because it reflects in like my friend group and on the stream stuff that more of the old, because all the analytics, it'll tell you like different age groups that watch and stuff like that, and it's neat to see. This power fires off so often though. Interrupts all my dances. It's an important power though. I need the endurance discount big time on this character's build. Like if I mess up and queue too many powers and I don't let this auto hit fire, it is a problem. Like you can see my endurance just existing. Just even over here. I feel like it chunks down lower. It gets like 2 or 3 ticks in sometimes before. Eat. Got an 8th on the way. I wonder who it is. Hope they bring a healer. Would they, this might be his kin. Nope. Okay, Marine. Yeah, Soothing Wave is a heal. It works like Nature's Heal. I need to try the new power sets so that I'm actually more familiar with them. I think a power leveled Marine character. I don't remember what server she's on right now. She might, and this is why I don't make a bunch of tunes on a bunch of servers. I think she's on Excel. I don't know where this chick, I can't think of where this character is. I literally don't know. That's the problem. I was enjoying power leveling the character. I think she was like, God, what type of character was she? I think she might have been Water Marine, which is like, you know. Frosted Flakes. We got a Dom to round us out and finish us off. Thorny Assault and Ice Control. Interesting. Okay, good. Anytime I say hi to someone new, I'm like, gotta check my stuff. Oh, it's not started yet. By the door, me trying to press the character and everything. That level. Yeah, I should pick that too. Right at 200. Nice. This is a good emblem for her. I wonder when I picked that. I had to have picked that. Good old Tinpex. Six is excited. I do love this character. I wish the damage markers popped up for her more consistently. That one is... Can y'all hear my husband's struggles over on Ark right now? Oops, I interrupted my own assassin strike and now it's gonna die before I hit it. Well, such is the life of a stalker. I didn't need to hit that guy. That's what happened. Spam the button. I am crammed in this corner. I do not like my camera. I didn't even bother with the assassin strike. Oh no, hide again. Oh, go away, Nordic, damn it. My club. Dude. I hate it when he runs up on top of stuff like this. Not my melee character too, man. Oh, I made it up here with him. I fell a little bit. We're still able to hit him. That's fuck logic. I guess I see him on the floor below him. Just stabbing his feet. Toes hate to see me coming. Nice. We did it. We did it. Boo boo on my finger and it hurt. I wonder if I can read Six's fortune yet. No, 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 no. Shit. No, that's not what I wanted to happen. Nordic's very excited that we held 11. Do a little fancy dance. On this character, I can go piss all these guys off at once and it'd be okay. It's a lot of rotating the camera because so many of them die so fast. Nordic was explaining to me how the insight worked the other day. That there were changes coming to it. But I don't even know how it works originally. The flakes was on it. I love this power. My own little knockup. Like the mighty judgment, which is super super satisfying to see all of them pop up like that. So to just have your own little personal version of it is nice. Yeah, but why can't you be online? I want to message you back, but I don't want to have to switch. Always feels hair stuck in my headphone. The music is good here. Epic orchestra sounds are good. Said basically every action and fantasy thing ever agrees. Oh, he's dead. And boom goes the robot. Boom goes the giant robot. I want to see kind of market crash. Spying on all the global tags. I don't know who else is like that. I know Six does it too. Like, I can't possibly remember everybody's characters. Still can't read Six's fortune. Oh, I can't read Blake's either. Can I read Zim's? No. Fortune. No, I can read North. Never mind. Pretty sure Nordic. Six said, well, we about to do it. I wasted my hybrid power earlier. I thought we had more to go and that robot fight and completely blew it. Robot coming in hot. Be sure someone has ageless, because my endurance is doing a lot better. Every time Six says doo-wop like that, it makes me think of the "She gives me kachi." I can't even remember the song right now. Oops. It's a waste. Oh, Bobcat's coming. Got the chills. Going pretty smooth. Ooh, this should be a big hit. Of course, it didn't show me the numbers on it. 1100. Yeah. Nice! You beat all of the things for it too. Tasty Imperium merits. Of any of my characters that I need to switch incarnates on because every time there's a new hard mode, new meta. Happy holidays. Nice. Notice the well, ether, all the goodies. That was great. All the the weekly. Is that why we got bonus too? I'll alt. Might as well. Right? Honestly. Need to take this time. I know I was on her and then I switched off of her. But apparently there's actually a reason now to play Feast. If I rerun the weekly task force enough, I get a badge for that too. I should have just started with her and stayed on her. Yep. We did win the first one button. We did. I got 2 badges on my character earlier too. Just need 1 more for the winter event. Let's for liking the live 2 button. He is going good. Didn't get on games until Goobin time, so Herm's been working late, so every time he gets home and we finally get the kids to bed, I'm like, I just want to talk to you. Yeah. How was your day, dude? Buddy's all been back. Pausing. I don't know what. Well, it is what it is. The pop out chats. Hide in a corner.
If they have, I don't buy it.
If anything, I bet it's because that I don't understand why this is how it started happening. Because so I'm not sure if we'll have a New Year's party or what we're even doing for New Year's. I know I'm dropping the kids off the kids off to my mom, so we'll actually be kidless. So maybe we'll go do something. But I also don't know. We typically play Fortnite through the new year and like do the Fortnite countdown. Part of me thinks it would be funny and cute to do a stream. Little poppers. You're not gonna be for Herm's first kiss. No, sir. Nope. That is typically my job. Just saying. So, you know, out of out of all contenders for Herm's first kiss of 2026, I'm sorry, but your chances are low. He's over there. Sorry, man. He's over there playing Ark. He doesn't even know that he's in the running. Or that you're in the running. We still love you, Button. He just too bad. The headphone went right back on. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about, like, we're gonna have to figure logistics out of that, but also, neither Burgundy or I are ones to get butthurt about something like that. I think Herm and I should both kiss Burgundy on either of her cheeks, and then we can just take turns. that I feel like is a cute way to solve that. I'm excited to present this problem, the problem and the solution both in one moment. No, 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 no. You can't pretend this is an act of heroism, Button. I already solved the problem. I figured it out. Don't worry about it, Button. I should have popped all my shields before I got in here, instead of popping them at the first big old mob. Ah, let me through the door. Oh, I don't know why I'm jumping into the room like I don't need to come up here and start bashing on you guys. Oh, dude. Liana got to play Fortnite with one of her cousins for the first time since she got her PC. Don't do that. You're not allowed to do that. It'll be your first and your last kiss. Oh, you know, sir. Oh, dude, she had such a blast. It was ridiculous. She saw Burgundy, Crystal, and I playing. I was like, I want to play. And then Crystal had to go drop the kids off. So her youngest, which is 9 years old and Liana's 6. They got to play together, and she's just another sweet little girl. She's a lot like Liana. But it was hilarious to listen to them, like, trash talk each other in Red versus Blue. Like, they were it was really funny and cute. But then after dinner, the adults had to get off, start dinner and all that stuff, and she and her cousin got to continue playing. And after dinner was done, she got up and went right back to her computer so fast. She was like, "I gotta play with my cousin, man. Like, I gotta go back. This is too much fun." They were I went back there and checked on them, and they were flying around with the, like, all the different travel powers and stuff, and Liana was showing her cousin everything, because Liana definitely plays way more games than Lexi does. It was also brutal, though, to also have to be like, Liana, you need to take it easy on her, man. Like, you need to let her, like, learn how to move. Can you hear Herm going through it over there? She, the other day when Lexi wasn't playing with us, when it was the Burgundy and Liana just against me, at one point she was like, Burgundy and I have more kills than you, haha, like, started teasing me, and I was like, do you want me to stop taking it easy on you? Like, let's not trash talk mommy's score. I can handle one little instance of it, you know, like, haha, I got you when I gave her the fight. It's like, yeah, you got me, haha. And I'm like, I gave you these 18 points, butthead. No, but I think the red versus blue without you or Herman there has been really good for her, because a lot of it just turns into me trying to kill Burgundy get a hold of me before Liana and Burgundy get a hold of me. You heard me talking about it. Yup. Yeah, this wasted a hate of blue inspiration for no reason. Don't mind me. Taking up space, you know? I made peanut chicken and fried rice. It was pretty good. Well, all the leftovers are going to work with Herm tomorrow. So sorry. He actually got a fancy, like, reheating, like, electric lunchbox for Christmas. So you can put your lunch in a little thing and it warms up. You know, you and Herb would probably have a good time just shooting the shit in the truck all day. I've rode in the truck with her before, and it can be cool. Right, yeah. The hot makeout sessions you guys would have. Feels like this Tinpex went pretty quick. Oh, there's my damage bonus. I was checking on my monitored skills and I was like, what damage bonus? I have all these inspirations active. I want to see how much bonus I get. It's pretty good. Been pretty good. The beginning of the day was better. Lucas got emotional in the second half of the day and then was very much like everything sucks. Then yeah, once he got emotional, it was very much like everything is a bad idea. Why won't Sissy play with me? All this stuff, and I was like, dude. He tried to take a nap. He took a nap at like 4 o'clock, and at 4:30, I found him napping, and I was like, no. I knew it was too quiet in here. I knew we had played too long without interruption. The whole "it's quiet, it's too quiet" is a fucking real ass thing for people. He won't, but Liana might. He's finally getting to the point where he can, like, control a little Roblox character and things like that. He's still not quite. I bet he could do an Xbox controller. But even that, I think he might get too frustrated before he accomplished any goals. Like, the Roblox games that he likes to play are just like, morph into a character and run through this maze, and don't let the monsters catch you type stuff. So it's still very basic. Yes, you're 100% right. In a few years, we... But that's okay. We'll be a cute little gaming family. Ooh, I'm in the blue stuff. I need to move. Oh, there's more stuff. More bad. More bad is coming. Owie, I can't get close enough. There we go. Hey, she actually came after me? What? I guess this does have, like, taunt in it. There's more blue stuff. Here we go. I can't believe my whirling hands. Whirling, what is it? No, it's rending flurry. Oh my god. Fury? Words are hard. Reading's hard too. Why y'all all gotta run away like that? Make this shit difficult. Yeah? What's that? Yeah? How do... Sir, I have no management experience. Not really. I have questionable management experience. Thank you for liking the live again button. owie, owie, I made her in. I died. I made her very angry. And now I can't stand up because of the blue stuff. Okay, yes, the teleport first, please. Sim to the rescue. At least I have no debt. I'm also level 50, so debt doesn't matter. Ah, why? Everything's spicy. Blue stuff everywhere. Just die, lady. Can't hit you. I have no range powers. Should have played this character first. I guess I brought melees to both, but still. Putting you back up. There we go. I'm glad you were able to be here too, dude. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you sleep well and all that good stuff. It's nice to see you, man. Sleep well. Wonder what we're gonna get into next. I do love all the purple text from the rewards. It's good shit. Alright, I wonder what we get into next. Sim is fun. Baby. Little babies. Zim is just a literal little ball of energy. Like, Zim has no form. Our team lead was like, what do we want to do next? And Zim said, a vanilla shake. I want chocolate, please. It's got homemade vanilla bean ice cream in the freezer. Oh, Tant, I was jealous. Okay. said I'm down for whatever. I don't know what to suggest. I scrolled through the LFG and nothing stood out. Gonna do ITF. I might have glitched out their LFG. I don't know what happens if you log out in the middle of someone. I've never done that before. It might be broken. Good character to play for the Mega Mob. Okay, we're gonna play Goober Tuber. She's been offline for 203 days. What's up, Terror? Oh, somebody sent me an offline message. Bet I've helped them before. I feel bad. Just terrorizing stuff, hanging out with the tiny terror. Same old, same old. I mean, that's what you two do, right? Is terrorize. It's, I mean, accurate. I had to tell. I and had already had plans. Didn't know how to form the words or say it nicely to this. I know I've gone and helped them with stuff before. Sit. Shit, where? Do you have a good Christmas though, Tara? Now that I'm not distracted, your holidays go well. Man, they were the holidays. Tiny Terror had. Yeah, it's funny how the shift happens. Like, man, it's so crazy and everything. Like, you're just happy that everything goes well enough. Able not. I actually told my husband on the way home, my grandparents' house, that I was like, I think this is one of the best Christmases we've had. Like, in a while. Both the kids were old enough that there weren't very many tantrums or anything like that. Everything was pretty well easily managed. I feel like the tough days were the ones immediately after when they were like out of schedule, overly tired, still had all that sugar laying around, you know. Oh, do your terror dad things. Make the tiny terror grow. What's up? How you doing? Good to see you again. How you been, Ash? How were your holidays? To Dublin? I was so excited because recently got chubby with chummy Dublin, and he actually like all it took was me poking fun at him or like talking to him one time, and he perked up and made more jokes and was more friendly. And I was like, yay! Look at that. I like the way Tant advertises our game style because it is weird. It is different. Unleash the tiny terror and let her grow. It's tough. The holidays after the loss of a loved one are really heartbreaking. And I think it's totally valid of you to have gone and taken a moment for yourself. And I'm proud of you for like getting back to it and not letting it like ruin the whole holiday type thing, you know? And that's cool that you had cousins come down from Germany. That's probably exciting. And I'm doing good. Got a couple of badges to start off the night, and we sped through an ITF really quickly. The goobs actually got started early enough that I've been able to do a decent amount. I have a chair that has a little footstool built into it now, and I love it. I constantly sat on my feet way too often. But now I can just use my little footstool. Although I've tried to tip my chair over twice now because I put too much pressure on the foot part. But you know, we're learning, we're adjusting. Come on, Orbit, we only need one more person. I'm sure Tant sent DA and messaged you. Did you get anything fun for Christmas, Ash? Think my mom, funnily enough, we all pitched in on like a new trailer for our guns for friendship. And so we agreed not to really get in each other anything. So, like, I hand drew a portrait for everybody. I say hand drew. I did it on my tablet. No falling. No falling. But no, I think my mom still got me a little purse full of like a bunch of self-care stuff, and I think by far my favorite one is just like a bar of soap that she got me. I just really like it. It smells nice. It works well, all of that good stuff. Back out. Oh, nope. Back. Woohoo! That's perfect, Superior. I'm so glad you came across that at the perfect time, it seems. Hell yeah. Thanks so much. Thanks for the follow, dude. That's awesome. I'm so glad to. I was hoping someone would make it in here from that TikTok. It's been doing really well, and it's my first TikTok that's doing really well. So, that's super awesome. I'm so excited to hear it, dude. We're looking for a fill for this last person on our team so we can go do things. Yay! That's even better. That's awesome. Yes. I'm so excited to hear that. I hope they get a kick out of it too. I feel like it's super relatable for anybody who plays really any games. I super appreciate it, Superior. I hope you had some good holidays and stuff, and the new year treats you good too. Dang it. Everybody's talking about who we can invite, and everybody's on teams and stuff. It's not working out for us. The trouble with MMOs. They're fabulous, but you do have to rely on your friends being online and around. Right, Ash, everybody needs soap. Everybody needs soap. Oh, we started it. We said fuck it. We're going with 7. I've also done that pit of despair on this game even. Because there are so many badges and stuff that I try to solo. I'll log back on and be like, oh, shit. And I've done it before where I'm like, oh, now I have to completely quit out of this and restart all of my progress because I have agreed I'm going to go do this other thing and I have to go now. The Call of Duty dog tag is cool. That's cool. Sounds like you had a pretty good Christmas then. I need someone around to listen to me whine and complain. If I was not so obsessed with trying to get all the badges on here, I am also the same way. I don't do as well without people to play with. Oh gosh, I remember how to play this character. Not really. Oh no. What am I doing? Oh, getting hit badly. Oh no. But especially my shooter games and things that I like to play, I genuinely do not play them by myself anymore. It's not near as enjoyable. Oh, I have Clary on this character probably for a reason. That's all. I love Tant so much. I said I may or may not remember how to play this character. Tant responded, I will channel amp/Jiro. You know how to play? I do miss those guys. They're always the ones that be making jokes and stuff like that. I do miss their banter a lot when they're not around. Oh yeah, and then I have these things too. My goodness. All of these powers that I know how to do nothing with. That's tough. Oh, thank you for the follow over on Twitch too, dude. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Also, Ash, I have experienced that with my grandmother especially. Will just go out and buy like a big chunk of presents. Be like, okay, I can give this to all of X cousins. And then you're looking at it and you're like, Grandma, I don't really fall into the same box, man. Like, I'm not into it, but thank you. That is the realest thing ever. Like, by the way, sorry, Al. I keep calling you Alt or Superior. I can mean to call you Superior. We'll stick with it eventually. No, I can feel that on a real level though. Like, and even if it doesn't comment on like how good of a player you are, it definitely speaks to like the jealousy of just putting your neck out there and doing it. And like, it is a lot to do the damn thing. Like, it is a lot. And I think if people get jealous and envious when they see someone like just trying it and just doing it, you know? I also hate, like, with this MMO, there are totally 100 different valid ways to play. Like, you don't have to be the most meta or powerful person, and I hate it when somebody will come in and shit on you just because it's like, you're not using the meta, but you're still doing damn fine without it, and that's like, it just speaks to their skills that they can't do the damn thing without just being a busted ass person, like, character or whatever. Oh, that's not what I meant to combine that inspiration down into. Oops. That was a mistake. But it's so funny because it does feel like a moment to be like, congratulations on your first hater, because it is validating in many forms. I need to remember to use these like debuff powers that I have down here. It's so weird. And sometimes I wonder if people are just like straight trolling, like just saying the most random thing they can think of to like put you off. I am also not like, I'm online a fair amount, but I stay to my own little corner of the internet. So when people say some off the handle shit, I just assume that it's slang for something that I don't understand. Like, man, well, not for me. Yeah. Yep. Beat them with uncomfortableness. Out weird the weird. You'll win. Well, I hope that tomorrow you are not in the pit of despair any longer. It is not a fun place to be. Although it makes for a funny TikTok, it is not a fun place to be. Oh, that would be, I bet it does. That big name like that would cause some ripples, you know? We win. It's always also very interesting to me to watch and see, like, famous people stream. Oh, that would be really neat. That would be really fun and exciting. That's one thing. I feel like I play a decent amount of games, but I've never noticed or seen that I was in a lobby with somebody that I was like, oh shit. Yeah, that is fair. Yep, I've definitely done things like that, Ash. Just like, this should be given to someone else. Somebody else will enjoy this more than me. And I don't feel bad, and I don't want them to feel bad, but just take shit. You know what? It is. Yes. I feel like that is super good because, or a super good comment because he plays Superman, correct? And this is just a superhero based MMO. And it makes sense that you've never seen it. It's from 2005. I played it when I was a little kid and up until like my sophomore year of high school. And NCSoft shut the game down. They had much more productive MMOs based out of Japan at the time, and Marvel was getting ready to come into its big Iron Man. Basically, the entire start of the Marvel kingdom was about to launch. And so, between the pressures of the lawyers and then having more productive MMOs, they decided to shut down the servers. But in 2019, a group of just fans and people who used to work for the company and stuff had a copy of the game and began running independent servers. Like, they were rogue servers. You didn't have to play. They've opened them up to the public. Oops, and I just died. I got too invested in my story. And yeah, they opened up the public servers, and then they won the rights. Like, I say won the rights. NCSoft gave them the rights to go ahead and make it official again and make it a legally sanctioned game. There's a lot of people who didn't want to come to the game and try it for fear that if NCSoft wanted to crack the hammer down, they would lose all their characters and stuff. I still played when it was a rogue server. I didn't care. City of Heroes was City of Heroes, and if it disappeared one day, I just wanted to enjoy it while it was there. But yeah, it should not ever be in danger of going anywhere. Yeah, I think it's so true to what City of Heroes fans wanted the game to be. Okay, we're gonna try to get up. Like, because it's ran off of 100% donations now. Just like community donations, and the team still releases new updates for it and stuff. So I feel like the heart and the soul of the game has only gotten more authentic and more to what the players want it to be. That is cute and a good point, Ash. Like, you're in on it now, bro. You're in on it now. But yeah, if you're ever looking for an MMO to play, if you're into MMOs, City of Heroes, I cannot recommend it enough. I cannot. I love this game. Have always loved this game. I like helping new players. I don't play low level content very often, just because that's like all I did during live when I was a kid, because I just wasn't good enough to play the high level content. But I still like to go back and give advice and all that type of stuff, because a lot of this game is not super straightforward. There's some decent resources online, but word of mouth and like just helpful tips do far more than what you can read online. Ooh, this character needs her little bubble. See, and I like MMOs. Really, I like open world, like questing more than anything. Like, gosh, words. I'm running and trying not to die at the same time. Skyrim. Like, Skyrim was one of the first games that I, like, just lost hours and hours and hours into the game. So I just like that open world questing kind of feel. Okay, so we'll run over. This is like my power tray down here on the right. These are all different powers that I can use. I have a primary set and then a secondary set. So this is like damaging powers, and this is more like buffs and healing. And then, yeah, all these guys with the little red, purple and red names, murder. But yeah, you level up, you start off with way less powers and all that kind of stuff. The biggest, I feel like, insight into what is happening, though, is this little power tray over here. And then this is inspirations to kind of just help give me extra buffs as we go along, in case I get bite off a little more than you can chew. I think it's like, yeah, see, so plus 10 resistance, things like that. But no, I love City Heroes, but I'm actually not the world's biggest fan of just a straight up MMO, because I have a lot of problems with like how long it can take to get from point A to point B sometimes. Like, I am an adult with 2 small children. I don't have 30 minutes to get from one zone to the next. And this game, you can get your like super speed or your travel power, I think at like level 6. And your endurance may not support it early on. Like, you may have to turn the power off when you're trying to fight and things like that. But you at least can get around. And you can also make supergroup bases and pop down teleports. And even if you don't want to make a supergroup base, you can use a public teleport system. They'll literally just teleport you to any zone, which is huge for me. Like, I do not have the time or the patience to be spending 30 minutes getting somewhere. And that is one of my major complaints with a lot of like open world questing or MMO style games, is like, man, I have a lot of busy stuff going on in my life, and I want to actually progress. Like, as much as I loved Valheim, could never have played Valheim because of that problem. Yeah, exactly. And like, even when I play Ark, I love Ark Survival Evolved. Have to have teleports, man. I'm glad you can. see, Fang gets it. Fang gets it. We've completed this mission. We just like all of these extra mobs that we're killing. And that's the other thing. This little thing is your like nav bar. So like your map, your contacts, which are any characters that'll give you missions. And then you have missions because you're heroes. Yeah, they really did. They really did. And like, at least with Ark, I feel like you can install mods pretty easily to get around limitations and things like that. And with Valheim, we started playing it pretty early on, and there were just no good options for it. And like, my husband ended up spawning in some stuff with the cheats and was like, eh. Now the game's ruined. Like, we're just cheating. Like, it's pointless. I feel bad for Dublin. He done did exited and we're still in here murdering things. Oh, I thought we were... Dude, I can feel that. Like, it just depends on how much time you're spending with someone. Like, it definitely feels like my sister-in-law and I are way closer and know each other way more than my sister and I. And it's just because we play games together all the time and stuff like that. And my sister lives on the other side of the state and she doesn't play games and stuff. So we just don't talk as much. Yeah, exactly. Like, every time I play Ark, I have to be, like, super aware and hold myself super accountable to not just cheat things, because it will ruin it, and it'll be no fun anymore, and I'll stop playing immediately. My girlfriend and I, our most recent playthrough, we kind of reached a point where it's like, we just need to level up. And so at that point, I did go get the little survivor notes and spawn in a couple of alphas that I killed with legitimately tamed dinos and stuff. But I was like, I'm not hunting these assholes down. Like, I'm not about to spend all this time. I'm just gonna spawn in some randomly leveled alphas, use my dinos, and get it, like, grind it out that way. But I'm not hunting these fucking alphas down, dude. So I will admit, there is a time and a place that I will totally still use some admin commands. Because once again, I ain't got the time to suffer through it all. Once upon a time, before my husband and I had kids, we did play a ridiculous amount of Ark on public servers and everything when we played on Xbox still. I remember we tamed, what was it? The Quetzal. We were the first tribe to tame a Quetzal and then get the industrial forge, and I remember us sitting up in the sky for like 7 hours on a platform with just like, don't fall. Yeah, it was a max level Quetzal. It was ridiculous. Exactly. You just want to be able to enjoy your game, man. Glad that everybody here gets it. Oh, I accidentally just kicked my doggo. He was under my desk and I didn't know it. Now we gotta kill these elite bosses and keep moving along. These mobs get pretty big through here. It can get pretty ridiculous. We'll see if I die. We shall see if I die. The likelihood is rather high. We also don't have a tank. Like, our purple could probably take some aggro. Dublin could probably take some aggro, but neither one of them are technically, like, tanking types. Like, that's not their main goal. They are both still far more damage classes. The same for Tant Sentinel, which is... I'm so excited to hear that. Thanks so much again for coming by, Superior, and I super appreciate you lurking still. I look forward to catching you in here another time, hopefully. rest well and all that goodness. That's fair. I think that is accurate. Question is, will we space them out? Will they be spaced out enough to save our butts? It's nice to see you in here too, by the way, Fang. I think it said you were a first-time chatter, so I appreciate you coming by the stream and hanging out tonight. And I promise I pay more attention to the objectives and stuff when I'm not excitedly explaining things. I think we only have the next general. See what I mean? I'm usually one of the first people to the objectives and stuff, but then I get excited and distracted talking. Well, we're full of distractions here. See, yeah, I feel like these task forces are going fast. I think we finally learned from our mistakes. The difficulties being borked has really screwed us over a couple of times, and then we end up fighting level 55s for way too long. I think the ITF is one of my favorites. And I know the Aeon task force isn't like remarkably fast or anything, but out of all the new stuff, I love the Aeon task force. Zoe's is really good too. I have yet to play it on just a normal level though. My friends love playing hard mode stuff, and the ones who lead especially like playing hard mode stuff. So I have not ran it at anything under a 1 star, and I would like to see how like is it speedy? Like I just want to know what it feels like without a star. So I'll eventually get there. And yes, the Bravos are so good. I'm a little bit of a hoarder though. Like I think I have like 16 Bravos in my base right now. And I told that to one of my friends who loves to play the auction house all the time, and he it's like, so let me get in that super group real quick. And I was like, no, you're not allowed to come steal all my Bravos. You know how long I've been hoarding these, dude? This group, I like to run our speedy stuff at +4, because you still have to pay attention or you're gonna get downed. And if you're just fighting a bunch of white and yellow mobs, I feel like there's no risk involved typically for us. But I do like to see what things are like at just the +4. I did not realize how many endurance problems this character had. No wonder I don't play her very often. Where did Recreate? Somebody still have him? There he is. I was like, surely somebody still has him targeted. Why do they feel like they need to be mountain climbers sometimes? Sir. Well, hello from Germany. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Happy holidays. How are your holidays? That's totally fair. And when we end up running with more randoms than our our little group ourselves, we definitely drop it down. And there are plenty of task forces that we don't. Anytime we also drop down in level, we especially turn down the difficulty. So I like +2 a lot for when we kind of just throw things together. Oh, hell yeah. I love to hear that, dude. Same here. I was just a kid when this came out, and I played it from the time I was like 8 or 9 years old until my sophomore year of high school. And it's always held a special place in my heart. And I'm so stoked that I can come back and play it now. Oh, I never could get into WoW, dude. I think the longest stint I ever did end up playing WoW was with my husband, and we played for like 2 or 3 months before I was like, yep. Only MMO to come back from the dead. She has risen. Oh, Rami's still fucking running around somewhere. That's where everybody went. I was up here cleaning mobs. So good you couldn't keep her dead. We won once, now we gotta go kick his ass again. And then in the normal goober fashion, everybody groups up and dances a little bit. That's just what we do. Oh, dude, Ash, that's so upsetting. My grandma was horrible about that when I was younger. Luckily, now that I'm older, she does a lot better with getting me clothes that fit and are like age appropriate. Like, I definitely would be 13 and she would give me like the most grandma pants ever, and I'd be like, do you realize I'm basically a scene kid, right? Like, I know you don't know anything about that, but I definitely had a hard scene phase, and I was like, what the fuck are you? Not gonna work for me. It's like, excuse me, my legs can breathe in these pants, and that's not what I'm looking for. Well, and it was, like, the only other place I can remember, like, being able to just talk to people online like this were, like, chat rooms and stuff. And I was definitely too young to use them, you know? So once I was discovered on them, my parents were quickly like, no. And not okay. So it was just a really awesome place to go and actually be able to chit chat with people and stuff, even though I was basically just a kid for the longest time. But I feel like I grew up with the game, like very much grew up with the game. Like, it's very formative years. This is Supernatural. We're making our girlfriend watch it because she's never seen it, so she's watching it. And bonus points for recognizing the show because Supernatural is awesome. She had also never watched Game of Thrones, so we made her watch all of that too. It's so good. It's so good. My husband refuses to watch the last season, and I think I've only watched like the last 2 or 3 or the first 2 or 3 episodes of the last season. Because then when I realized he was refusing to watch them, I was like, well, I don't want to watch them by myself. But I'm hoping maybe now that she is watching it, we will finally finish. Looking back at him. does not seem entertained by my comment. Dude, there's so many parts of Supernatural that really tug at your, fuck you up in the beginning. Like, I cried a lot watching this show. It was also really intense. Like, it got to a point in time where we caught up with, like, the live episodes. So we were waiting for episodes of Supernatural coming out. Oh, I got blasted. I got absolutely held to death. And I didn't realize I was held. Do I have my self-revive on me? So many powers. There it is. It is on cooldown. Somebody else revived me, though. Problem solved. I think, like, all of the Castiel stuff and that, like, beginning portions of that stuff, that's by far the best. Like, figuring out how they're gonna beat the devil is just, it's my favorite. It does all super good. Like, Rowena is one of my favorite characters, so it's also really good after that, but... I am not doing well. This character is not beefy enough. I'm just not paying enough attention to the things I'm doing. I don't care for the Leviathans either, and I feel like that's a very common opinion. Alright, now to go get my butt kicked at the towers. Yeah, okay. I didn't want to be the only one jumping. I was like, did we miss a Nictus? Okay, good. I always thought my character didn't have stealth first. Heal, heal, heal. Heal. All the storm powers, though. There's really just like a hurricane shit show between Nordic and I. Oh, she was like, oh, size up just to be helpful, not realizing you already sized up to be helpful. That's tough, Ash. My mom recently just lost a bunch of weight, and I've put some weight on in the last few years after having kids and stuff. And, she's sweet and was like, oh, well, you can have some of my clothes. But I'm not still big enough to fit into her old clothes, so I'm like, oh, thank you, but it's not gonna work. It's just, it doesn't work. You're so good. I can figure it out. Look, you're good. Your English is totally good enough. Don't even worry about it. I appreciate you even trying, because if I tried to speak your language, I would literally not be able to. So, like, you get all the bonus points. You're doing all the heavy lifting. Will not judge you for a single moment of it. I don't. I love my kitty cats. Fur babies are real babies. Now, I know some parents get like super offended when people compare their animals to their kids, but like kids and animals do a lot of similar shit. Like, it's just the nature of it. There are key differences, but when a pet parent is bitching or trying to empathize with you, don't just shit all over it. I think that's the ruder thing to do. Oh, my headphone batteries are dying. It's probably a good thing that this will be my last task force. Otherwise, I will have no headset. You know what? I have plenty of friends that have had the single life for all their lives, and they are plenty fine and plenty fulfilled. And I am... I have a very unique lifestyle, and so I will never shit on anybody else's lifestyle, unless they're just like a shitty person. That's like not about your lifestyle, that's just you not being a good person, you know? Yes, the time sink is real. Like when I was talking about having kids, I was like, oh, I'm very patient, and that will help me. My patience will help me. But in reality, the much more difficult thing to swallow was the loss of my personal time. Because now you gotta work for that shit. You want personal time, you better make it. It's killing more extra things that don't actually have to die. That's a good quote to sum that up. That, you know what? It's solid. That's solid, Ash. That is a good way of looking at that. I finally have my daughter convinced to let us get her PJs. She hates to sleep in PJs, but then is constantly heartbroken when there's a pajama day at school and she has no pajamas. So finally, she's in first grade now, and in kindergarten, I was like, just let me get you some pajamas, dude. Just get them, and they can hang out, and you can just wear them on pajama days. You don't even have to wear them at home, just so you're not heartbroken. I think it's season 5 or 6. 6. I'm getting the nod that it is 6. The German word. I bet that's helpful. It's one of those things that's nice when is it romance languages? At least they like all share some shit. I did take a lot of French in high school, and I took a good amount of Spanish. And so between the two of those, I'm like, oh. And I also love linguistics. Like, I just really like language, to be honest. It's really fascinating just how all of it developed and stuff. And so it's really cool to see the branches of, like, the evolution of language and where the different words met up at and stuff. I'm from Indiana. So basically almost the middle of the United States. Letting everybody know on here that that's the end for me. All right. Log out. Yeah, there's a lot of, I feel like, sitcoms and things like that that take advantage of just like how dead and weird the Midwest is. Because I feel like a decent amount of culture that is portrayed about the United States is like Southern or Western. And it's actually like, and Eastern. Like, it's all that coastal stuff, but it's a very stark contrast in the middle where, like, just a bunch of corn and farm fields and stuff. Well, and like, I'm sure you've heard this before. It's just like, German is a much more rough sounding language. Like, we definitely have some pretty harsh sounds, but y'all do some noises that I'm like, I don't think I can do that. Like, I don't think I can make that noise. I don't know if I can do that. But it still sounds cool. Don't mistake that for me saying, like, sounding like I'm dissing on it in any way, shape, or form, because I am not. Still a super big fan of, like, basically any language. It's cool. The black cat energy from Dean is just mwah. All right, I should get out of here and go to bed. I gotta drop some kiddos off to their grandparents tomorrow so I can enjoy my New Year's to its fullest extent, hopefully this year. See, well, that makes sense to be better. Warhammer should be better in German. They're just things that work, you know? But I hope y'all have a good night, and thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I feel like I'm rolling into the new year already with a really good attitude and a really good start. So, thanks for the follows. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow evening. I'm really thinking about streaming through Fortnite through, or we might go out. We haven't decided yet. If we stay in, I will probably stream while we play Fortnite. And you have a happy new year too, dude. I hope I catch you in here another time. Because I play City Heroes pretty often, so it should be plenty more opportunities. But you guys take it easy out there. Thanks again for the follows. Thanks again for any kind of support. I'll catch y'all next time, and y'all have a good one.